Good morning, everybody. Oren J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to talk about Valentines Day Ildyra, her controversial friend, Valentines Day Ildyra, who's getting a master ability too. We're going to look at the new weapon that's coming to global, and yeah, we're just going to take a peek. Let's start though by looking at Valentines Day Ildyra, our new unit, and for her little comparison, I chose to go with Zazan. They both are Ninja Blade users. And they both can be run as an evasion unit or a high DPS bruiser. In Zazan's case, I think he's oftentimes better going that evasion route. With Ildyra, I wonder if she won't be better going for that bruiser route. Anyway, look at their stats. Zazan brings a little bit more HP than she does, but she brings a lot more attack and brings 3 more base agility at 72 compared to his 69. Now, Zazan is bringing more dex and luck. Specifically, his 293 luck is really good. Ildyra at 272 luck, though, that's not terrible. She's bringing 6 spirit, where he's bringing no defense or spirit. And then, when you look at their resists, they're very, very similar. Both are very strong against slash, kind of a mixed bag with the other physical types, and then are kind of strong against magic. So I think statistically, she stacks up nicely to, you are Zazan, the global first unit, and I think they both have 2 different roles they can fulfill that are the same. Now, of course, though, we have to look at her kit to get the actual feel for what this unit's going to do. So let's take a peek, and I want to start off with her master ability in TMR. Her TMR, I think this is really, really good. I have no idea what it's going to be called in global. I doubt it's called Pounding Secret Pouch of a Maiden in Love. That sounds hella dirty. Like, we had to deal with the Valentine's Day Ildyra controversy. This is almost worse. I bet you it's not called this in global. Just, count me on that. Anyway, stat-wise, it's a 5 agility TMR that also brings 7 defense and 10 crit evade. It's wearable by everybody, and the skill on it is single target resist 30 for 3 turns with move and jump +1 for self. Move and jump +1 TMRs are super useful anyway. This one is 30 single target resist is pretty dang nice for a buff. I like this TMR a lot for a high agility TMR with a very useful ability on it. I think this is something you could put some trust stones into and get a lot of use out of. Now, her master ability is also pretty good. She has the HP and fire attack up for her fire group. Then her attack +15% right here. That's what was helping push her above Zazan in that attack stat. And she comes with 10 AP consumption down. So not like S tier, but pretty good. It fits her kit nicely. She is a physical damage dealer as well, unlike her magical counterpart. Okay, her support abilities. This is very interesting. This is where you're really going to be playing with what you want her to do. She has knowledge of a spy. This is her new job. Move 1 and chance of being targeted down 3. She has ways of decreasing her aggro, which is cool, but being a fire element unit, she's not going to have a lot of trouble running next to a tank, whether it's King Mont or Rain. Fire has good tanks, so decreasing her aggro might not be the most necessary. Still, having move +1 and de-aggro in its support ability is good. Wild Instinct, this is the must run. 25 accuracy and 40 defense penetration is OP for PvP. And all this accuracy that she's going to be able to get will make her a very good partner for evade hunting fire teams. You can pair her very, very well with somebody like Terra, who's an excellent evasion hunter as well, and throw a tank in there and go hunt some light evasion teams when those creep back into the meta here pretty soon. Her other new support ability gets an EX upgrade. It's an evasion buff. So if you're running her evasion, this is what you'll run. It has 12 evasion, acquired AP up 40, which is really big. And for slash and missile attacks, she'll get an additional 25 evade. So against slash and missile teams, this will give her 37 evade total. That's pretty OP if you're going that evasion route. The problem is, who are your other evasion fire units? Like King Elda? Or I don't know. I guess he has Thief Sub, I suppose. So her evasion feels weird to me. Anyway, Hunter's Knowledge. I think this is her other very, very good one. Range +1, accuracy +25. Her Ranger sub job also has Sharpshoot in it, which you'll see here in a minute. So you can stack 25 accuracy here, 25 here, and you're at 50 accuracy just even before you get out of her support abilities. So I think somewhere amongst those is what you're going to do. Okay, counter abilities, it's really easy. She has Reflex, which is busted. So you just run Reflex. GG, let's move on. Okay, main job. Her cheap move isn't super good. Leap Edge, it's 175% damage. She does scale heavily off of Dex and Agility. 50% of Agility, 25% of Dex. That's decent. 125 or 100% of attack. 17 AP, 5 uses. Single target, not AoE. It is what it is. Latent Art. This is an evasion buff for allies, 25, which is the same number that Illusion from Samurai gives. So it's a very, very strong evasion buff. And it's another way of her dropping aggro. So you can have her drop aggro this way as well. It's interesting. Like, her evasion stuff seems weird to me. This is weird. I don't think it's her best buff. Triple Brine. This is a really good move. AoE ranged attack. 3-hit slasher with a 25% chance to inflict blind for 3 turns. So if you're just like splashing in some evasion, if you can land a blind, you could really get to dodging some stuff. So this is potentially going to help her evasion builds. Very poisonous attack. It's a really cool name. It is a 25 AP. It only hits in front of her. She has to be facing the unit to do this. But 205% modifier, which is high, and then a 65% chance to inflict poison on the target. Notice that is 40% higher than normally for a move, but it decreases. This chance to inflict decreases by 20% each time she's been hit, up to 40. So if she's been hit twice, it will decrease back to this normal 25%. Something to keep in mind. She'll be very good at poisoning people, which, you know, could be good on a unit that has like courage or re-raise. Because if you kill a unit with courage and poison them, you have killed them. Then when it's their turn again, if they're after their courage proc, they have 1 HP, they will die to the poison. So that is a use for that. Shadow Dance. This is going to be her best TP skill in my opinion. It gets EX upgraded. So here you go. She gets a shield, physical and magic. That's a 30% damage reduction. That's powerful. It also gives her a 25% agility buff for 9,999 turns, or until she's been hit twice. So if she's not getting hit, she will have a 25% agility buff for the whole match. That is really, really strong. Also, she will get slash attack pin 30 for 9,999 turns, or until she's been hit twice. So this is a really, really good buff. I like it a lot. And then Deadly Bind. This is a long range single target attack, range 4, 200% modifier with a 50% chance to immobilize for 3 turns. And if the target is immobilized, it will drop their single target resist by 30. In a PvE situation, you already have a triple hitter for slashing, and fire slash chaining is already pretty strong. And now you have single target resistance debuff if the mob you're hitting can be immobilized. It will apply the immobilize first, then apply the single target resistance debuff after that. A very good attack, and a 200% modifier is a heavy, heavy hitting move. So you love it. Now, her detective sub job. She has a draining attack. It's an AoE attack that hits around her in a square. It absorbs 30% of the damage done, scales 126% damage. Okay, she also has a debuff called Disinformation. Very long range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 range. It is an agility debuff and an accuracy debuff. So it's different. It's kind of cool, I suppose. Her Strider job, what would be special about this? Well, it does give her access to another good TP move. A 40% attack buff with 15 spirit attached to it is very powerful. It gives her a slowing attack if you wanted to go that route, and it gives her access to a debuff and a barrier break. So you might run Strider if you're going for Bruiser and not fighting evasion teams. If you are fighting evasion teams, you might think about going Ranger. Ranger has, it's called AIM in JP. It's Sharpshoot in Global. It's the ranged attack plus 100% hit. So if you're building accuracy, this would be a great way to drop some bombs on somebody like a Starlight Elena or something like that. And this sub job, even though it's not slashing, scales really well with the new Ninja Blade that's coming out, because it doesn't give slash attack up, it gives defense pin. We'll go look at that here in a second, or gives slash attack pin, excuse me. So this is a good option for her as well. Also, you have her limit break. This is very thematic for Ildyra. It's a lot like what excuse me. It's a lot like what water Ildyra can do. No, I don't have to cough again. Great. It's a CT manipulation. So really long range, really big AoE will debuff or decrease the CT of targets it hits and increase her CT. So you have a chance of like maybe lapping some people with this really powerful move with this limit break. I like it a lot. Now, the new Ninja Sword. This is very, very good. The Assault version has 191 attack. I love that. I love the high attack on this because it gives slash attack resistance penetration. I lied earlier. Her sub job does not actually scale well with this. Delete that out of your brains. This is only good for her slashing moves. It's still really good. 191 attack will help her. That will help her sharpshoot ability hit harder, but it won't benefit from the +5. I still do, however, like slash attack penetration on a weapon. I think that's very useful. The alternative would be you could build the accuracy mod, but you're dropping all the way to 133 attack in that. So I like the assault version here. It's a nice weapon to add to your arsenal. And then we have Valentines Day Ildyra. I wanted to hit on this as well. She is getting her master ability too, and it's very, very good. Previously, she had the ice buff for her team already and 25 spirit pin, so it was already nice. She's getting another 10 spirit penetration. Awesome. She's also getting 15% magic. Great. And a 30% chance that counter doesn't activate. This is exactly what she needed. I like this a lot. She's going to do more damage. She's going to be even better at killing those like evasion units like Locke, who can proc reflex. If you run good trust stones on her that also boost the deactivation or the chance to not have reflex and stuff activate, or Aeon Bond, any reaction ability, she's going to be even better. Okay, I'm running out of steam really hard here. So let me just go ahead and wrap this up before I pass out or something stupid. I think Valentine's Day Ildyra is a really strong fire unit and something that fire kind of could use. I'm definitely going to be pulling for her. I really liked playing my Terra Mont evasion hunting teams, but I had to really force like Setia to be able to hit those evasion units. I think Ildyra will fit nicely into my team, and since I had such good luck last week pulling, I have Visior left. I'm going to be able to go for Ildyra and not feel bad about it, so I'm pretty excited. I doubt I will be streaming my pulls tomorrow because I'm still not very healthy, but I will pull, I will record them, and I will get that video uploaded. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry the account reviews are still on hold. Stay tuned. I'll get caught up on those soon. I have like 3 or 4 on the backlog. I appreciate you guys being understanding about that, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.